Hello friends, welcome back to our 7-day Riyaz challenge. Can you believe we are already on the day 4? Over the last 3 days, we have practiced listening Riyaz, vocal Riyaz and Tal and Lay Riyaz in Raag Bhoop or Bhopal. Today and also tomorrow, we are diving into something exciting, that is aesthetic elements in Indian classical music. How to make your singing truly expressive and fluid, moving, exploding. So, if you have seen my video on 7 types of riyas, you might remember we explored 3 different techniques and some subtypes that can lift the musical experience altogether. So, today we will focus on practicing 2 important ornaments, meend and kan, along with the voice modulation and some Layakari as well. Layakari using repeating swaras. Yesterday we practiced some Layakari on tal. Today it is with the repeating swaras or repeating notes. Okay. And also I want to let you know that if you are enjoying this Riyaz challenge and if you want to go deeper, I will soon be starting a course on Sangeet Shastra. You can email me at sursadak123@gmail.com for more details about the course structure. Trust me, it is one of the most clear, consolidated, and structured courses on Indian classical music. So, as we did for last 3 days, before beginning today's session, let us take a moment, focus ourselves, take a deep breath, and let us chant Om 3 times together. This will help us clear our mind, bring attention into our riyas, keeping back all the stress and other thoughts. So, let us start. Alright, so let us start our practice with different swar alankars, the ornamentation techniques. So we will be using 3 and 4 note Merukhand. I think you already know that because we have practiced it in the last 2 days as well. So we will use these patterns and we will also practice these patterns by using the aesthetic elements, that is mean and kan. So I have selected pitch C sharp for everyone's convenience, as I was saying it for the last 2 days as well. So let us begin. So let us start with the meend. That is the first ornamentation technique. Meend is basically a smooth glide from one note to the another note. So we can practice this first with the 3 swar Merukhand in Raag Bhoop. So if you remember, we have sa re ga and there will be 6 different combinations with sa re ga, like sa re ga re sa ga, sa ga re sa re ga sa ga re sa. Okay, now how to practice the Meend Alankar using the 3 swar Merukhand. So what we will do, so we are singing 1, 2, 3, sa, re, ga. So we will sing a Meend between 2 and 3, that is re and ga. So sa, re and ga. So we will sing Meend sa, re, ga. Got it? Re, ga. Then again sa, re, ga. So we are singing between 2 and 3. So now second one is re, sa, ga, that is 2, 1, 3. So we'll sing the Meend between 1 and 3, that is second and the third note. So how will it be? Re, sa, ga, but with Meend re, sa, ga, the sa, ga, the gliding Meend. So now let us try doing all this with all the combinations of the 3 swar Merukhand. Okay, starting with the Sarega, 6 combinations of Sarega first. Okay, so let us start. Sarega, re, sa, ga, sa, ga, re, ga, sa, re, re, ga, sa, ga, re, sa. Are you getting it? So we are singing the Meend in the out of 3 between second and the third note. So let us do this again, and then we can do other Merukhand as well. That is re, ga, pa, da, sa. So we'll use the Meend in these combinations as well. So let us start again with sa, re, ga. Meend between second and the third note. Sa, re, ga, re, sa, ga, sa, ga, re, ga, sa, re, ga, sa, ga, re, sa. Now re, ga, pa. Re, ga, pa, ga, re, pa, re, pa, ga, pa, re, ga, ga, pa, re, pa, ga, re, sa. Okay. Now some of these phrases or some of these means like pa, ra, or pa, re. So some of these, for example, we listen to Raag and Raag Kalyan, right, on the first day. So some of these excessive mean techniques are used in Raag Kalyan. So while singing Raag Bhoop, we have to be careful that we are not entering the area of Raag Kalyan. But as of now, because we are practicing the technique, like the Meend technique, so let us do it in all the swaras or all the phrases as we have decided. Okay, so re, ga, po we did. Now ga, pa, dha. Again, Meend between second and third note. Ga, pa, dha, pa, ga, dha, ga, dha, pa, dha, ga, pa, pa, dha, ga, dha, pa, ga. Okay, so wherever there is a Meend movement, I am just trying to point it out with my fingers. Now, ga, pa, da, we did 6 combination. Now, pa, da, sa. Okay. Pa, da, sa, dha, pa, sa, pa, sa, dha, sa pa dha dha sa pa sa dha pa. Okay, we can also try to do this in reverse way as well. Like we said pa dha pa sa, so we can sing reverse as well. Sa dha pa dha sa pa dha pa sa dha pa sa, and we can practice Meend or any other Alankar in the reverse order as well. So now we practice the Meend, say in these three notes. Let us try to sing it again so you get familiarized with it before we move to the four note pattern of the Meend. Okay. Sa re ga re sa ga re ga sa re ga sa ga re sa re ga pa ga re pa ga pa re ga pa re pa ga re ga pa dha pa ga dha ga dha pa dha ga pa pa dha ga dha pa pa dha sa dha pa sa pa sa dha sa pa dha dha sa pa sa dha pa sa. Okay, that was with the 3-note Merukhand. Now we also practice the 4-note Merukhand, right, which has 24 different combinations. So now let us make the Riyaz little more complicated, or I would say difficult. Let's increase the difficulty level because now we have familiarized with the 3-swar Merukhand as well as 4-swar Merukhand. So now how to use Meend? In 3-swar Merukhand we use Meend only between second and the third note, only one time. Now with the 4 swaras, let us use Meend between first and second note and third and the fourth note. So how will it sound? Sa re ga pa, all those 4 notes as it is without any alankar. Now first and second and third and fourth we will use the Meend. So sa re ga pa. Okay, we are not singing the Meend between sa re ga, so re ga, no, re ga pa sa re ga pa. So between re and ga, no Meend, only sa re, like first and second and third and fourth, but between second and third, no Meend. So let us practice this with all 24 combinations, first with sa re ga pa, then re ga pa da, and then ga pa ga sa as well. Sa re ga pa re sa ga pa sa ga re pa ga sa re pa re ga sa pa ga re sa pa sa re pa ga re sa pa ga sa pa re ga pa sa re ga re pa sa ga pa re sa ga sa ga pa re ga sa pa re sa pa ga re pa sa ga re ga pa sa re pa ga sa re ga pa sa ga re pa sa re pa ga sa pa re ga sa ga pa re sa pa ga re sa. Quite difficult, right? But if we practice this, we can master different alankars as well as we can master the notes in that particular rag as well. So let us try to do one more. Okay, maybe not all, at least one more. So let us do rega padha. We did sarega pa, now we can do rega padha as well. Re ga pa dha ga re pa dha re pa ga dha pa re ga dha ga pa re dha pa ga re dha re ga dha pa ga re dha pa re dha ga pa dha re ga pa ga dha re pa dha ga re pa re pa dha ga ga re. Sorry, we are practicing re padha. So re padha ga pa re dha ga re dha pa ga dha re pa pa dha re ga dha pa re ga ga pa dha re pa ga dha re ga dha pa re dha ga pa re pa dha ga re dha pa ga re sa. So that was the Meend Alankar Riyaz in 3 Swar Merukhand as well as 4 Swar Merukhand. I hope it was interesting. Now let us, okay, just a minute. Now let us practice the second ornamentation. Again 3 Swar Merukhand and 4 Swar Merukhand. So what is the next ornamentation? That is the kad, which is like a subtle touch or a touch of a grace note or another note on one particular note. So it can come from the note below that note or note above that note in a or swar in particular sequence. So we have sa re ga pa da sa da pa ga re sa, right? So what we will do, we will take a kan of sa re ga. So on second note we will take a kan of first note. So how will it will be? Sa re ga. Now with kan it will be sa sa re ga. So on the re, instead of singing re, we gave a kan. Sa sa re ga, sa re ga. It gives different feel, right? That is the purpose. So same we can do with all those Merukhand. With the second note, we will give the kan of the previous note. Now see how much focus we need for this kind of riyaz. So there is no chance that we will go here and there while doing such kind of riyaz. Very focused riyaz, because you have to remember, you have to see those notes, right? So let us do with the 3 Swar Merukhand, the riyaz of kan. We will do, will create the kan, or we will add the kan on the second note from the one note before that. So sa re ga 1 2 3, we will add 1 1 2 3 2 2 1 3 2 2 1 3 1 3 2 1 2 3 2, likewise. Okay, so right now it might seem a bit complicated, but once we practice it regularly, we can sing smoothly all types of different movements in the Indian classical music. So let us practice this. Sa sa re ga re re sa ga sa. Now sa re ga re, because it's the re which is before ga and not sa. Even though we are singing sa ga re, we can also give kan of sa 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 ga re, but we will give kan of re. Sa re ga re ga sa re. Now ga. Now we are giving the kan of note before that swar. So for sa we can give kan of the. So ga sa re, quite different, right? But it will make it very complicated. So what we can do, we can give kan of the same note. For example, we are singing sa re ga sa re ga re re sa ga sa ga re. So sa ga, we will not sing sa re ga re, we will do sa ga re to make it simpler. Okay, so the same note which we are singing first, we will use that to give that push or the kan on the next note. Okay, so let us sing. Sa sa re ga re re sa ga. So if we do this in Akar, it sounds different. Let me show you. Ah, so I combine Meend and Kant. Very different. It changes the mood of your singing, right? So if we want to make that happen while we are singing, we have to do Riyaz of this. Okay, so let us practice it. Sa sa re ga re re sa ga sa ga re ga ga sa re 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 ga sa ga ga re sa. Now re ga pa re re ga pa ga re pa re re pa ga pa pa re ga 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 pa re pa pa ga re. Now ga pa dha ga ga pa dha pa pa ga dha, sorry, pa pa ga dha ga ga dha pa dha dha ga pa 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 dha ga dha dha pa ga. Now pa dha sa pa pa dha sa dha dha pa sa pa pa sa dha sa sa pa dha 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 sa pa sa sa dha pa re ga re sa dha sa. Okay, now let us make it even more difficult. What we will do, we sang four svar Merukhand, where we sang Meend between two notes. Okay, now let us do the Kant with, or I will say we will use two Kants. What we were singing? Sa re ga pa. So we can take the Kant of the note before on second note and fourth note as well. So sa re ga ga pa. First note sa re. Second note we gave sa re, instead of sa re we said sa re, and ga pa, instead of that ga ga pa. Different, right? So two kinds. So let us practice the four svar Merukhand. Sa re ga ga pa re re sa ga ga pa sa ga re pa ga ga sa re pa sa re ga sa pa ga ga re sa pa. Very different, right? Now sa re ga pa, now sa re pa ga. Six combinations of sa re pa ga. Sa re pa ga re sa pa ga. Instead of that, we will sing with Kant. Sa re pa pa ga re re sa pa pa ga sa pa re re ga pa pa sa re ga re pa sa ga pa pa re sa ga. Quite difficult, but this is how we will develop our attention, focus, and we will get the mastery over all the notes. So we are practicing this, even though it is difficult. Okay, now sa re pa ga, sa re ga pa, sa re pa ga, now sa ga pa re. Okay, six combinations of sa ga pa re. Sa ga pa pa re ga ga sa pa pa re sa sa pa ga re, so sa pa ga re, pa pa sa ga re, ga ga pa sa re, pa pa ga sa re. Now ga pa, sorry, re ga pa sa, again sixth combination. Re re ga pa pa sa, ga ga re pa pa sa, re re pa ga ga sa, pa pa re ga ga sa, ga ga pa re re sa, pa pa ga re re sa. See how the feel changes. If we practice this, lot of things we can do if we master this riyaz. Lot of different things, right? So this is the benefit of this kind of riyaz. So right now let us stop here. Maybe we can practice one more time, or say we can practice sare ga pa. We practice in four swaras. We can also practice re ga pa dha. Say one six combination we can say re ga pa dha only, not all other things. So re re ga pa pa dha, ga ga re pa pa dha, re re pa ga ga dha, pa pa re ga ga dha, ga ga pa re re dha, pa pa ga re re dha, pa ga re sa re dha sa. That is how the music builds. So we can practice these ornaments. So now that was very intense riyaz and a focused riyaz. We can call it like a yogic riyaz as well, because we were paying so much of attention while doing that riyaz. Now let us play with the voice modulations. If you would have seen my video on 7 types of Riyaz techniques, you would know how important the voice modulation is for classical as well as semi-classical or even light music. Now, there are two types. One is the louder sound and second is the softer sound. So let us practice this. Okay. So we can take the Aroha and Avroha of Raag Bhoop, and what we will do, first we will sing the Aroha louder and Avroha softer, and then we will do reverse. Avroha louder, sorry, Aroha softer and Avroha louder. Let us see how it feels, and we can do this like say 10 times this riyaz. Okay. Now let me turn on the tanpura. Now Raag Bhoop. Sa re ga pa dha sa, sa da pa ga re sa. I gave equal stress, or I sang this in same volume. Okay, same volume Aroha, same volume Avroha. But now I will sing the Aroha louder and Avroha softer. Sa re ga pa dha sa, sa da pa ga re sa. Okay, it gives a different mood, right? So let us practice this now. If we practice this, only then we will be able to create this when we are giving our performance. So let us practice. Sa, Aroha louder, Avroha softer. Sa re ga pa dha sa, sa da pa ga re sa. Sa re ga pa dha sa, sa da pa ga re sa. sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa. Okay, now let us do reverse. We will sing the Aroha softer and Avroha louder. So let us see if the mood changes, if the musical mood changes or not, if you get different experience or not. Let us see. Sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa. Different, right? Let us practice them. Sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa. Now we can change it. For example, we can sing first 3-4 notes louder and then softer in Aroha itself, and same by doing the Avroha as well. For example, sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa. What I am doing, I am singing first 3 notes in Aroha louder and then next softer. Same, Avroha first louder, then softer. Okay, another variation. Because if we keep on doing that, sometimes Riyaz becomes boring. So we have to find out ways that we will do the Riyaz of the same thing, but in innovative way. More, like, as many possible ways, techniques we can use. Let us explore them. So this one. Sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa sa re ga pa da sa. I did reverse. Sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa sa re ga pa da sa sa da pa ga re sa. Okay, so that is all about the Riyaz of voice modulation in Raag Bhoopali. Now if we sing like that is how we can use this in our performance. But that we will see on the last day of the 7-day Riyaz challenge. Let us practice now the second technique. Now the second technique, or I will say the fourth technique, because we saw two, Meend and Kan, and voice modulation as well. So now next one is the Layakari. Now this Layakari is basically the internal lay, not exactly the lay of the tal cycle, but lay of our own singing. And how we can increase that? That is by repeating the swaras. So we are singing sa re ga, and we were also doing the kan practice, but here we are not giving the kan. In kan we gave slight touch of that note, Here we are going to sing the same note two times. Okay, so now let us try to do it with the three swar Merukhand. So this technique is especially used in the Dhrupad singing when they do the Jod Jhala, or even the instrumental when they do the Jod Jhala. So how to do this? Say Sare Ga, we can do three swar Merukhand first. So with Khand, what we were doing, Sa Sare Ga, Sa Sare Ga, we were giving that slight touch. But here in the Layakari, we'll sing Sa two times, but very clearly. Sa Sare Ga, not Sa Sare Ga. Can you hear the difference? Sa Sare Ga versus Sa Sare Ga. So Sa Sare Ga was Khand. Sa Sare Ga is Layakari practice. Okay. So we will practice by repeating the first note two times. Okay. Merukhand. Sa re ga re sa ga, three swar Merukhand. Sa ga re ga sa ga re. So sa sa re sa ga ga re ga sa re ga sa ga re sa. Okay, let me show you again, and you can also practice with me. First note two times. Sa sa re ga, 1 1 2 3 2 2 1 3 1 1 3 2 3 1 1 2 2 2 3 1 3 3 2 1. Sa sa re sa ga re ga sa re ga sa ga re sa. Now re ga pa ga re pa pa re ga pa re pa ga re. Now ga pa dha pa dha pa ga dha pa dha ga pa dha pa ga. Now pa dha sa dha pa sa dha sa pa dha sa dha pa. Okay, different, very different. But if we do this, we can really master different elements of Indian classical music. You can bet on this. Okay, so now let us practice one more time. See, we can also change it when we want to do different riyas. So right now we repeated first note, sa sa re ga. Instead of that, we can repeat second note. If we want to bring more variety in our riyas, if we get bored, try doing something different. So sa sa re ga. Instead of that, sa re ga sa ga ga re ga sa re ga sa ga re sa. So we repeated second note two times. But right now let us practice only with repetition of the first note. So sa sa re ga re sa ga re ga sa re ga sa ga re sa. Re ga pa ga pa ga re pa ga re ga pa re pa ga re. Now ga pa dha pa dha pa ga dha pa dha ga pa 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 dha ga dha da pa ra. Now pa dha sa. Pa pa dha sa dha da pa sa pa sa dha sa pa pa sorry sa pa dha da da sa pa sa da pa. Okay, now we have to make it more difficult as we did for earlier Riyaz as well. So, how to make it more difficult? So, let us sing 4 Swar Merukhand now and uh, say we can repeat say 2 Swaras, or let us not make it that complicated with 4 Swar Merukhand. Let us do it with 3 Swar Merukhand only, but now we can repeat all these uh, 3 notes like sa re ga, or we can also do, if we want to make it more difficult, what we can do, we were singing sa sa re ga. Now first note one time, first note two times, second note one time, third note one time. That is how we sang it. To make it more difficult, we can do first note two times, or say first note three times, second note or second swara two times, and third swara one time. So like one 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 two two three, two 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 one one three. Okay, that was quite difficult. Let us try one. Okay. Sa 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 re re ga re 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 sa sa ga sa ga ga re ga 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 sa re 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 ga 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 re sa. So if we practice this, we can sing gamak taans as well. See, sa 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 re re ga a re 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 sa ga a, or even the different type of gamaks, like if we make it softer a re 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 sa ga. Lot of things just by practicing this Layakari technique, we can do lot of things in our music. So um, sa sa re ga re ga pa, likewise what we did. Now let us do what we can do. Let us do 4 swar Merukhand once. Okay, so in that we can repeat first swar 2 times and the third swar 2 times, and second and fourth we will not repeat. So sa re ga pa, sa re ga ga pa, first and third note 2 times, and second and fourth note 1 time. Okay, sa re ga ga pa re re sa ga pa sa ga re pa re sorry ga sa re pa re ga sa pa ga re sa pa. See how much concentration is needed, and if we do this Riyaz with that much concentration, I can bet you that no one can beat you in classical music. So you can do whatever you want to, if we master this kind of techniques and we do this kind of Riyaz. So that is it for the day 4 of our 7-day Riyaz challenge, practicing the aesthetic elements in Raag Bhoop. I hope you enjoyed and you could learn something new. If you want to explore more about such techniques, you can also watch my video about 7 types of Riyaz on YouTube. I am giving the link in the description below. Also, if you are finding this interesting and if you want to dive deep into Indian classical music, you can join my upcoming course on Sangeet Shastra. Please mail me at sursadak123 at gmail.com and I can share the course details with you. I can assure you that this is very clear, consolidated approach to learn Indian classical music which you may not find elsewhere. So, see you tomorrow with the day 5 of our 7-day Riyaz challenge to explore new techniques of the aesthetic elements and Layakari with Raag Bhoop. So till then, keep practicing, stay focused and enjoy your musical journey. Bye bye.